Hi guys, it's Amy Zilm from the Walk 2012 and I'm here to make a statement regarding the current events at the Keith and District Hospital. If you have heard the recent news, you may have realised it will have a big impact on the walk. For those who haven't heard the news, on the 18th of May, the South Australian State Government made a decision to provide a one-off payment of $350,000 to the Keith and District Hospital. The hospital has been struggling over the past few years after cutbacks in their funding. South Australian Minister for Health, John Hill, announced this decision following a recent tragedy in the Keith community. This money will allow the Keith and District Hospital to continue to provide its services until a re-evaluation in 12 months. This achievement comes after years of fundraising and the efforts of Bill Hender, Robin Burrell and many others to keep the hospital operational. Below are links to articles regarding this turn of events for your reference. This does, however, mean that the Walk 2012 is no longer a necessary event. Our initial purpose was to raise money for the Keith and District Hospital to allow them to keep their doors open long enough to secure more permanent funding. After speaking to the hospital and its action group, the decision was made to cancel the Walk 2012. So what does this mean for the Keith and District Hospital? This injection of funds will allow the hospital to employ 2 permanent general practitioners and cover costs of operations. However, this is not a solution to the funding issue. Until reassessment in 12 months' time, Keith and District Hospital will be able to provide services to its community and interstate highway travellers. And that brings us to what's going to happen to me and my event. The changes needed to make the Walk 2012 feasible after these recent events could not be implemented due to a lack of resources, time and ability to achieve its goal. It upsets me that I will no longer be able to embark on my walk as originally planned, but I am heartened by the outcome reached for the Keith and District Hospital. Despite my training and efforts over the last 5 months, a decision with the hospital was made that my skills were better utilised in a more efficient way. I will continue to be involved in the fundraising events for the hospital whilst in Melbourne, including working with the Little Heroes Foundation and also involvement in an up-and-coming event that still involves a walk for fundraising. Thank you for everyone for your ongoing support. Any donations made through the Everyday Hero website have helped and continue to aid in the hospital's day-to-day operations. Your donations have not been made in vain. The hospital is not out of trouble yet, so further donations are still appreciated. While this is a victory for the community, there are still funding problems within the Australian rural healthcare system. There are many local hospitals out there facing closure and rely on local community support. Information on how to donate should be readily available at each hospital. The Walk 2012 website and blog will remain active to update you on my future events as well as continue to provide news regarding the Keith and District Hospital as well as other causes. Thank you to the following for supporting the Walk 2012. Busby J Photography, Thomas Tung, Athlete Foot and Piccone for my training equipment, Diet Solutions in Surrey Hills, Catnock Estate Winery, Grilled Restaurant Camberwell, Melbourne Systems for web page hosting, and a big thank you to all the individuals who donated via the Everyday Hero website. For updates, stay tuned to my blog. Until then, thanks for listening.